We go now to Simpsonville here in South Carolina, where we've got Ann on the line. Hi, Ann. How are you doing today?
Fun on this beautiful day.
Yes.
I have a yellow lab, 100 pounds, 10 years old, and the vet laid down the law yesterday, said he has got to lose weight.
Yes.
So she suggested carrots. Well, tried those today. That didn't work.
Right.
And I'm wondering, can you give me, I know green beans have been a hit.
Yeah.
Can you give me any low-calorie suggestions? He is used to getting treats.
Right.
And he's a hit with the neighbors, and the neighbors give him treats.
Okay.
So give me some suggestions, please.
Well, I mean, carrots are always the number one thing because a lot of dogs like those. Just this is for other people.
Right.
I know you tried it, but because they have a crunch, because they have a little bit of taste to them.
Good
so like baby
mouthfeel.
carrots,
Yeah.
are,
And that's the big thing.
Yeah.
What kind of carrots did you try him with?
Like the little nugget type.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
usually those little ones are a little sweeter.
yeah, like the little baby carrots. Sometimes they're
Yeah.
a little sweeter. Green beans certainly are a good one. Green peppers can be a good one. There's, I'm trying to think of all the ones on the list. And for the most part, most of our vegetables are okay. We don't want to do onions. And there's a few fruits we want to stay away from too. And then when we're looking at weight loss too and calories, one of the things is like sort of say for fruits, like apples are certainly okay. But a medium apple I think has about 80 calories in it. And so if we slice that and you get 10 little slices of apple out of there, that's about 8 calories per slice. So that's higher than like our carrots and green beans are going to be. But at the same time, if we compare that to a small milk bone that has 35 calories in it,
Right.
And if we've got a 100-pound lab, it's doubtful that you're buying the little tiny small milk bones to give him.
No.
And so then the bigger milk bones, like bigger dog biscuits are 85 calories a piece. The average cup of dog food for dry dog food probably has somewhere between 350 and 425 calories per cup. And so, if you gave him 2 large milk bones a day, you're basically giving him another half a cup of food. And he probably gets more than that. So that's where your family vet was going with that, is that a lot of times our extra calories are in treats. And so that's one big thing to watch for. The other thing for us that we have a problem with most of the time with our dogs is that we think that they should eat every time we put food out for them. That, if we feed them twice a day, if they don't eat one of those times, then we feel bad. We think, oh, he's tired of his food. He doesn't like his food. He doesn't, we need to get a different food, or we need to do something, add something to it because he needs to eat. Well, they're smarter than we are. They listen to their body's needs. They eat their food, their main food. They're going to eat for their nutritional needs. And we add in all these extra things like treats or table, some of the table scraps and things like that, and they gobble those down, and so we think they don't like their food because they're not eating their food. They'll eat it if it's something special and different. And so then we take that food and we'll add in chicken broth, or we'll add in some canned food mixed in with it, or something else as a treat for it. And what we do is we entice them and trick them into taking in extra calories. And so that's the other thing we've got to watch too, is that, if he's happy, feels great, there's no vomiting, no diarrhea, he's not laying around lethargic, and he doesn't want to eat dinner that night, that's okay. That doesn't hurt. That's him listening to his body and what calories he needs.
Right.
They're a lot smarter than we are about that.
Okay, well, I'm going to try this apples and peppers, and we'll just give him a wide variety of something different.
And before you sign off, one more thing. And it seems like Scout likes carrots. She likes a lot of vegetables. That's our dog. That's our beagle, who is a little chunky. But as I recall, she didn't like carrots at first. And it seemed like we would dip them in the juice from tuna, water, tuna. And that kind of got her to like, okay, and it was like a Pavlovian response. Oh, yeah, that carrot is going to be good because it's, and then after a week or so, there was no more tuna on there, but she still munched the carrots. Right.
And then the other thing, too, is that, sometimes we forget, and yes, we'd like to have, just the raw vegetable. That'd be great. But if you got, like a canned low-sodium carrots, that's fine to use for treats, too. And it may be that they like that better. But, what we're trying to do is we're trying to replace, because, treats, they're not a nutritional necessity, but they're an emotional necessity for us and for them. And so, we know that if I know if I tell a client that, you cannot give any more treats, That's not going to work because that's just not, that's
Right.
not in our heart. That's not what we want to
Right.
do. And
You will drive the speed limit.
Right.
Yeah.
So we
Yes.
want to give good, healthy treats, and that's a
Right.
good way to cut out a lot of calories.
And